the Disabled Hockey Festival put on by USA Hockey each year and includes, and it's coming up here in early April, 3 teams from the Pittsburgh Warriors. And that's a team made up of disabled veterans. And here to talk about all of this is the president, as I understand it, of the Pittsburgh Warriors, JP Kelly. He's on the Nemacolin fan hotline. JP, how are you?
Brother, it's good. It's good to be here. Thank you for having me, and it's an awesome opportunity to talk about some of the amazing events we have coming up here.
Man, I'm so curious to hear about it. I really am. Talk about a little bit what kinds of people, what are they dealing with on these teams, and what are the games like?
Yeah, so it's a great question. From our perspective, and I guess it'd be good to fill you in like what Warrior Hockey is all about. So Warrior Hockey is for disabled veterans with a rating from the VA or a Purple Heart. We have 50-plus teams nationwide, mostly aligned with professional teams in each of these cities nationwide, but some teams that aren't aligned with professional teams. Maybe they're working with a minor league team or they're just out there on their own. The focus of Warrior Hockey is healing through hockey, truly healing through hockey. We aim to beat that number, 20 to 22 people a day killing themselves, and specifically veterans. And we do that by providing them not only the opportunity and the space to kind of work on their stuff, but an opportunity to grow and to feel like they can be themselves without fear and without fear of failure. So it's a really, really cool program. So a couple times a year they do a national tournament, and the Disabled Fest is that tournament coming up. And that comes 7 to 10 April. It's going to be at UPMC Lemieux, Barrel, and RMU. We have games all over the map there. But it's 25 teams coming together from all over the country to figure out who's the best. So it's an opportunity for guys to have a chance to experience that freeing sensation of not worrying about the PTSD or the TBIs or the emotional issues or the problems stemming from their service. It's a chance for them to get away and literally step out of that pain. It's really cool, and I think that the fact that it's a hockey game and hockey games, a hockey tournament, it makes it even more exciting because you're talking about guys that maybe never played hockey ever in their life, ever. And they're 35, 32, 33, and they come to us and they say, I want to try this out, but I'm really nervous or scared to be out there because I've never done hockey before or anything like that. And here we are, open arms, right? And we want to take them in and we tell them, hey, listen, we all start somewhere. It's just like life. And we're all about this continuum of care at the Pittsburgh Warriors. We believe that it's much more than just hockey. It's about being there and creating a support network and connecting people to resources and being able to support people in their roughest times and being that trusted person in their life that they can call so that we avoid those suicidal situations or we can help diffuse those situations. It's a fantastic program. And so you're going to see these guys with these things that they have faced for years and years alone come together as one and represent the city of Pittsburgh. It's going to be amazing. 3 whole teams. We've never ever taken 3 teams to a tournament. It speaks to kind of how excited the veteran base is about this particular avenue of dealing with their PTSD and other issues.
Well, first of all, thank you for your service. You guys are all heroes to me, and I can only imagine how competitive you are. I imagine we're going to see some amazing stuff at these tournaments.
Yeah, I think I can very specifically say that if every person from the city of Pittsburgh were to come out and check out one of these games, they would be very, very happy and impressed because it's an opportunity, like I said, to see veterans working through their stuff through hockey and in a very competitive way. It's no doubt it's going to be exciting hockey and something that we've worked really hard, especially over the past 3 years. This event was supposed to go on 3 years ago, but with COVID and everything else that happened afterwards, it's been delayed and delayed and delayed. So for our guys, this has been like a 3-year journey to get to this point, to make sure that we were in a spot where, not only were we ready to be able to do the actual tournament itself and be able to be competitive, but to give our guys the confidence that no matter what happens at that tournament, no matter the outcomes, that they are walking away stronger and better as citizens and people. And having that opportunity to be in that, like I said, that freeing space where you're supported and it's safe. So I would say that you will not regret it. Come out to the games; they're free, and like I said, it would mean the absolute world to these guys. It's a scary thing to say, hey, we're going to get out on the ice and play competitive hockey for the first time in your life in front of your home crowd. But, I look at it a little different way. I know that Pittsburgh is the kind of place that we rally around our people, that we take care of each other and love each other. And I look forward to seeing how much love the city of Pittsburgh can bring out and show these guys and give them the courage and the strength to go out there and compete at the highest level.
I'm willing to bet that people would want to come out to this. You said it's April 7th to 10th. It would be something to see and something to support. What's the best way to find out information? Like if you want to go to a game, what time and where people can see the Pittsburgh Warriors play? You said it's free to go out and see you guys.
Absolutely, yeah. So great question. So we have three teams, like I said. We have a gold team, a white team, and a black team. Self-plug, I'm captaining the black team, so I'm super excited about that. Come see our games. In reality, we're going to have the best place to find the information, up-to-date information, is both on our website at PittsburghWarriorHockey.org. That's PGH Warrior, WARRIOR, hockey.org, or on our Facebook page, Pittsburgh Warriors. And we're public. You can search us there. So what we've done is they provide us with the first two sets of games because it's a seeding tournament. So you play your first two games and then they slot you where you're going to play the rest of your championship level games. We have separated out. We made nice graphics on our pages to show what those first two games for each team are and where they are and when they are. And so we're also always there to be able to answer any questions. So if you have questions about coming out or anything, shoot us a note. If you're a vet out there and you're feeling some kind of way, like maybe this sounds interesting, shoot us a note. If you're a vet out there that's struggling, do not struggle in silence. We're here for you. We love you. We care about you. And I'll say that for all the world to hear. Like, come find us.
And that's PittsburghWarriorsHockey.org, is it, JP?
Yes, sir.
PittsburghWarriorsHockey.org. How about your story? If you wouldn't mind sharing, what have you been through? What are you dealing with, and how does playing hockey help you?
So I lived in Pittsburgh my whole life. Before the Army, I was a Bethel Park native, and I spent I think 24 years living in Bethel Park and in Pittsburgh, and then I actually had an incident where a friend from high school had been killed in Iraq, and I felt very compelled to figure out how I could contribute to the effort and how his sacrifice could be not only honored, but, that we continue on and we continue to fight. And so I was in the Army active duty side for about 5 years. And then on the National Guard side as well, I was an artillery officer, and I was an airborne paratrooper. So I was stationed up in Alaska for a while too. So I had a pretty varied and wild Army career, Afghanistan and back. And I know that when I came off active duty and I came out of the service, I knew that for me, I needed to find something else. I was missing that component, that brotherhood, and being together with the fellows. And, excuse me, Warrior Hockey was the only thing from an activity perspective that presented me that unique opportunity to get out there, to test the skills that I was working on, and to be able to find new and like-minded people that want to heal as well. So it's a really unique journey, and I've been all over, but this Warrior Hockey thing ties me right back to Pittsburgh, and I'm really proud to represent.
We really appreciate you coming on, JP, and we'll be talking about this as it gets closer, and hopefully people will come out and support this, the Disabled Hockey Festival put on by USA Hockey. And the three teams that you have are the Pittsburgh Warriors, made up of disabled veterans. So that's April 7th to the 10th, right around town. Some at RMU, some at the Lemieux Center, different places. We'll be talking about it. We really appreciate you coming on. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for having me. And like I said, you won't regret it. Come out and see the fellows. They're They've worked hard the last 3 years. They're ready to show you what they've worked on, and they're ready to show you how to win because we're about to take it home.
Thanks, man.
Thank you for your service again.
Thank you very much for having me. Look forward to talking to you guys.
How about that?
Wild story, man. Great story. Very uplifting story.
And I know
inspiring story.
Yeah, I can imagine that having people there cheering would be a huge deal. So there you have it. Coming up, Ed Bouchette, top of the hour. Lots happening in football because